Hello people, welcome back to our channel. This is Sorin. Under this video we are gonna play the T150 in a bit different way. Why is that? Well, as you can see, we are playing without any kind of equipment, therefore we do have a 1 or 2 skill crew, so that's gonna be our main advantage, and we're playing with standard armor and pretty much everything that make us play as cheap as possible. Why I'm playing like this? Well, because I wanted to give myself a challenge, but this isn't going to be the main focus of this video. I'm trying to get my thermal coefficient on this vehicle. Why? Because this tank, it feels really good even though it's not playing any kind of equipment. It does have a really good base DPM, it does have the good penetration on AP and APCRs, and overall it's a really strong heavy. Let's start our replay, and yeah, we're playing into a tier 8 matchmaking. What does that mean? Well, we are gonna play versus a Canavana versus T29. So I'm not gonna contest this position because these guys can hit my cupola, they can hit anywhere and pain me. The Canavana has monster DPN and I'm not gonna live any longer. So what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna go over here to this hill position, and I'm gonna try to do myself a favor and be more useful to the team. Maybe fight for this area, maybe try to spot with my 330 meters view range. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. As you can see, it gets spotted, and I see there are a lot of vehicles. I managed to spot the Firefly VC, and over here I'm trying to make them hesitate as much as possible so my team can get hit in. I try to snapshot, and unfortunately this tank is 0.25 accurate, 0.25 dispersion when turning the hull and turret, and when moving, I believe, and 0.25 when it's turning the turret, which is really horrendous. Talking about the equipment which I really want you to use, it's a rotation mechanism, the rammer, or the turbo or hardening. I managed to spot another SU-150, and we managed to spot 3 tanks, and yeah, just like that we're at 1.7k, which for me 1.7k is pretty much the amount of damage I need to get my 3 mark of excellence. We spotted the CS, we got another 400 spotting. We managed to pick up a kill for 97 damage. Yeah, not so shabby. So yeah, pretty much in the first 2 minutes we managed to put ourselves really high up on the list, talking about the experience values. Now I see over here there is a AV4, AV305, a 304, the bird, or however it's named, and he's gonna really try to catch a glimpse at me. Now I'm trying to over here to spot the T115 to get myself some more assistance. There is a Hellcat over there, and a big hit from this. Even though this tank has really good armor, still versus those like low HE rounds are still doing a lot of damage, which is a bit weird. And once again we managed to do another 350 assistance. Yeah, I believe you see where this game is going. Over here as you can see the Patriot. Oh nice, there's a Patriot. I didn't realize there's a Patriot as well. Unfortunately we got hit and we don't manage to penetrate the turret of the T150. And over here, because I was playing at 4 a.m., I was a bit sleepy and I didn't manage to repair my track, and we lost all of our hit points pretty much to the enemy T150. And we lost our driver as well. We we're not in a good state anymore. The 85 inputs around into him, and now I really want to get this T150. I managed to load the gold round with 270 millimeters of penetration, actually 219. So yeah, as I mentioned, this tank really gets really nice APCR pen. I mean, you can even go through the tier 8s frontally, like the S3 lower plate, or right into the peak. So yeah, it's really good. Now the game managed to hit a stalemate, and we are trying to push into this. I'm trying to kill this guy, the T150, to get myself this position where he's sitting us, and we managed to secure another kill. We pretty much did like 60 damage per kill, and once again the AV hits us for once again 154, which is really unlucky for us. Yeah, as you can see over here into the south, I wouldn't have done anything. There are 3 cooldown monsters, and pretty much our cooldown monsters are like sniping each other's cupola, and this tank having 0.44 accuracy and a 3 seconds aiming time. There's actually that field mode when you reach tier 4 actually. I believe it's the 4th equipment slot or something like that. Can you manage to heal the super Hellcat? Actually it's a normal Hellcat, and looks like no, he managed to escape. There is actually that middle where it reduces your aiming time by 3% and increase your aiming speed by aiming like the circle size by 5% or something like that. So I recommend you to give up on the accuracy and get yourself much better aiming time, because it's really helping on this time, because it's a like short range combat vehicle. You don't stay at the back and snipe. This is how I set up my, well, I didn't set up mine because I don't have any equipment. And now I'm just sitting over here just waiting for my team. I know if I'm gonna get into this bush I'm gonna get outspotted, so yeah, I'm trying to play as safe as possible. And now I'm trying to get a hit into the 85M. I'm using the third party aim just to whip the shell over that slope, and we unfortunately we managed to miss. And now we're just waiting, waiting, and waiting. I'm really trying to snipe this guy. And now loading AP just to have a slower shell to throw it over the thing, over the rubble or whatever is this guy sitting on. I don't have the gun depression, even though this tank has 7 degrees. We managed to snapshot the E6, actually the E5 Patriot for 291, pretty good roll. And now I'm just trying to get myself as useful as possible. He's gonna get up the rubble and he can find the shell into my turret. And I really don't want to do that. I'm loading the goal just to have a guaranteed pen, even though hitting that tank is gonna be a bit difficult. The Skoda is going full ham, and he managed to secure the kill. Good. They pretty much have actually three tier 8s, which is still unfortunate. And now there is the cow that manages to fight for us, and we put a big round in, and he managed to ricochet out of my side. Now I'm trying to get myself as hard um, as the target as can be. And if you're angling well, because it's too much smoke over here, he can like if he hits here, it's gonna be an auto ricochet angle. So this is what I try to do to give myself as hard of an angle for him to shoot. But because I don't have the rammer or the vents, he managed to reload before me. And with the rammer, I would have been still alive. I would have picked another kill to my name, and maybe I could put like another 600 damage in. But still, I believe you see where this story goes. You find yourself a bottom tier. You don't find yourself useful into the heavy line. I mean, even if I will go to the A8, I believe with 7 degrees of gun depression, I will still wouldn't be able to play here because I'll get spotted and all of the tank destroyer would shit on me. But still, going over here, I managed to spot two vehicles over here because I make them hesitate and made them aim as much for me. I managed to get myself some damage for the UDES and the TVP 100. So therefore I got myself assistance to start the game and secure myself that break even on the Mark of Excellence, if I can say so. This was a 3.2k damage, 2 kills, kind of a lot low on damage, but I'm still happy with my performance, with my assistance, and I believe you learned something from this game, that even though you're not being useful any flank, try at least to find a position to play safe, to where you can find yourself useful. If for example, if I played here, I will stop everyone to play this rock over here, and therefore they could not shoot on the Skoda, on the Canavan when they fall back. So yeah, even though I was a bottom tier, I had quite of a good influence of this game. So I believe you enjoyed this little video where you played World of Tanks a bit differently, and the class obviously. And I'm gonna show you guys some some scout games as well, because I played the T50-2 and it was a lot of fun. I believe it's gonna be a really good video and I'm gonna stick to you guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see legends in the next one. Bye bye.